here. It might be on your end, Anna. Okay, I'm checking the chat. All right, I believe we have 45 minutes, right? All right, everybody's muted, I guess. All right, hello everyone. This is Maha, and Minutes with Maha basically started on Facebook, on social media. It started to be more information about the market and how the real estate market um, is being affected from the COVID. So I started my first Minutes with Maha back in April 2020. Slowly, I've been approached by individual to come and do some speaking events as well in different committees. And it kind of involved everything that could affect us on a daily basis. And it really applies to us as being entrepreneur or taking care of our own business as well. Today, I will just share some information. Let me just, okay, here we go. I will share some information, some stuff that it's been helping me a lot in the business and on self-improvement. We have to work on ourselves every day. We're all affected with everything around us. For sure, as a real estate agent, we are affected from all the emotions of our clients, whether those clients are working with us or they decided to work with someone else. And how can we go on with our business and our daily life? We all have families to take care of. We all have other things to do as well in our life. It's not all about the real estate. And that resonated with a lot of people. I've been also doing some speaking events with tech companies, how to deal with colleagues. So today I'm going to start something and talk about a few topics that is affecting everyone right now after the COVID. We're not going to talk about the COVID, but it also reset everyone's life at this point. And probably at the end of the session, I will ask, what else would you like to hear about? And we'll leave also some few minutes for you to bring in some situations that you're kind of not sure how to deal with it. So first of all, I myself started something about self-love. I know there's tons of stuff on the social media right now that would empower you mentally. I always say it's a mindset, but also you have to do it with your heart. You can feel how things are gonna go. So listen to your heart and listen to your mind. And by self love, I'm saying that you can always take some time off when everything feels like it's not moving the way you want it. Just take some time off. Um, we say love yourself and spread the love. Um, we always have to put the face in front of our client because we do absorb their emotions. So we have to be powerful ourselves, um, even if it means like sleeping in. Go buy something that you like, spoil yourself, take a walk, exercise. If you are a person that exercise every day, I am not. I'm kind of try to do whatever I feel every day that would take my mind off what's going on. There's always something going on with our clients. There's always going on something with family. If you have kids, it is really, really hard right now. Partners, I hear that from all my friends. Um, by taking some time off, turn off your phone a little bit, which something I'm working on. If you are so busy in your business, or if you have something it's not moving the right way that you want, take a break, talk to someone that you trust that will give you the right information. And sometimes you set back yourself and you sleep on it, and next day everything will be moving better. A lot of times I tell my client, okay, let's just sit quiet and see what happens tomorrow. And there's nothing else you can do other than just calm down. And sometimes you get a new idea, or a new solution will come with whatever issue you're having. Um, the only good, the only important thing is don't carry something bad with you. I've had occasions where somebody told me, oh my God, I was working with that client, and after 3, 4 months, I found out they have an agent and they were not honest. Well, you cannot control that. So control yourself, control your emotion. It is what it is. Take it as, okay, maybe you showed him some houses, you learned something new about this area, about that person as well. On the next time you meet someone, we're all having clients from the internet. We don't really know them. They're not referred from someone. Um, we don't know how they're acting. Are they taking chance of our time? Are they not educated that we are not getting paid for all the time that we spend with them? Maybe do it different way. Maybe try to educate them and spend some time on a Zoom before you jump to hoops and then go show them houses. There's a way that we learn something from something, I don't want to say bad, something negative that happened to us. And if you keep that in your mind all the time, you will relieve yourself from the stress and from the bad feeling. If you carry it on with the next one, guess what? Everything is going to be blocked. It's a law of attraction. I do believe in it, but also I believe in, we are in control of everything. It's our thought, it's how we feel. And whatever we feel, we bring it in. It's not only how we think, it's how we feel. And that's why I say, think of with your heart. Like, okay, your mind is going to be thinking, but what is your heart is telling you? Or what are you feeling about that person? We always have signs. We have to be alert. And if you're all jammed up there and you're not focused, it's going to pass you. But when you look back after something bad happens, you will learn how to be more attentive when you're talking to people. There's a lot of empathy in our business, and any sales business, actually, because we are not just sitting and getting a salary. We have to hustle. But being a hustler, some personalities are pushy and they get business going. For somebody that's been in the business for a long time, you know what, I get some clients that they are, all of a sudden I find out, even I keep in touch with them and everything, all of a sudden I'm finding, wow, they went and sold and bought without even telling me. I send them an email, but it's not going to do anything, but just let them know that I know that they bought something. But I also ask them, why did they not contact me? Of course, I don't have an answer, but they know that I'm there. Again, do I carry it with me? No. It's a big loss. Yeah. Do I keep drooling on it? No, not at all. It is what it is. They just deal with it. Clear it off your mind. If you're carrying it, guess what? Every time you're going to work with somebody, you're going to feel that they're going to use your time. Guess what? They do use your time. And that's by experience. I've been in the business for so long. And before that, I dealt with teams and I managed departments. I dealt with personnel. If I feel that person is not honest, I try to bring something else on the table. I try to be more creative. What do you think of this property? If I bring it to my uh, business right now, listing as well. I'm dealing with someone that known me for years, and they're interviewing 2 other people, and I know who they are. I'm like, okay, I'll do what I have to do. I've done everything. The person is telling me, oh, don't waste your time too much. Don't cost yourself money because I'm not set yet. I'm like, that's okay. That's my business. That's how I do it. I do it for you. You're a friend of mine for so many years. I will give you my honest opinion. You choose to go with someone else, fine with me. That is more satisfying for myself that I'm doing what I have to do. Do I put too much time on it? Not really. However, if I'm running the comms and I'm looking at a house that needs to be updates and I get more ideas, that's added to my experience. The way I see it, to do something is better not than not doing anything. You feel more engaged. And if that one does not work, you attract more business because you focus on the business that way. Um, Come back about when you are a beginner agent and maybe you have one deal or two deals done and you cannot get to the third deal, and you start looking at someone else, how are they doing their business, and man, they have so much business. You focus so much on them, you become jealous, but jealous is not going to bring you anything. Instead, maybe if those people are successful, connect with them. Hey, I'm having issue, I cannot get to the second level. What would you recommend? You know, all those people that are successful and they're ready to share their experiences. If some people, especially in our, KW, if somebody calls me, and there's a lot of people that call me all the time on the side, I will share something, I will bring in an idea how I do my business. It would work for them. I believe there's lots of fish in the sea. It's not only you, and don't be, one day you're going to become successful as a young agent. You're going to be successful. Also share. I believe in giving and it comes back, and it's really true. And it comes back with easy, with a more better karma, more positivity. I feel like giving, it makes you feel good. That's me anyway. I get so busy and so absorbed a lot of time with business, but I take back some time. And during the COVID, I decided, okay, I'm going to go full force with public speaking. I'm going to be involved in different committees. I can always say I'm too busy, but I can always also make the time, because that is fulfilling for me. If somebody comes back to me and said, "Oh my God, I got that deal done, thanks you, and it's all because I talked to you," that make you feel good, and that make you feel more positive, that you don't think about your own negative things. So always find the positive in any bad situation. I don't say it's bad situation, I say it in challenging. I had some one event, somebody called me, "Oh my God, I can't believe those people went with someone else. I've been trying to work with them, and because I did not call them that day, they were rushing, they choose someone else. But it was my business." I'm like, let it go. Let it go. Look at yourself. You're up and down and you're so mad. What's going to happen to the deal that you have on the table, or the one that you know they're going to use you? Just clear it. So something new came up right now. Everybody's following. It's called heartfulness. It basically tell you you have to relax and meditate and clear, then pray. So you have to clear you have to clear your mind. You cannot carry it on. Yeah, you can meditate and then you go on and it's the same loop. So you really have to clear it. And then, it takes what, 17 seconds to change your mood. So your mood, your feeling, that's what bring everything in your life. Focus more on how you feel. And if you feel bad, sometimes I feel so bad, I'm cooking something, it's burnt because I'm not feeling good. So just take a break and then turn off, the stove, and then let it be. It's the same thing in our life. Even with kids, we have issues with kids, and then just you know just stop it and say, okay, we'll talk another time, instead of just fighting with kids. And this is very common. We all, if you have kids, it is very common. That's parenting. It's not that easy. So you have to control your emotions. Yes, we will burst sometime, and it's always gonna come toward the closest people to us, especially if you are in a business with your family. Nobody said ever it's easy, but it's always works. It always, I mean, it's proven it works with family as well, whether partner, husband and wife, kids with you in the business. We all have our own personality. And when it's the same like in a team, you will have some conflict. Nobody's going to be 100% the correct way you want them. And if they are 100% like you, then you don't need them. You always need somebody in your team that are not the same like you, that they can do the things that you don't want to do, basically, or you're not enjoying it, basically. So that brings us again, sit back. Heartfulness, it's really, you need to relax, calm down, and you can do that quickly. You can do that 15 minutes. You can just take a quick walk. Sometimes I just, in between my appointments, and I'm like, I am frustrated. So I just put the music on so loud it doesn't work. I find somewhere where I can just take a walk and put my AirPods and just turn off my phone, like for half hour. Just recharge yourself. We are responsible for our feeling, and we are responsible for everything comes in our way. Um, Another thing, I would say that there's a lot of things on social media. I'm not the aggressive person. I don't like to be pushy. There's Grant Cardone, there is Tony Robbins. Um, I am Buffini. I'm not like the door knocker and everything, but I connect to people different way. When I started to find, I found like I lost few businesses this year, and I was doing everything that I've been doing for the last 5 years. And I sat down, it's not their mistake, it's not that something that I did wrong. It's just you have to evolve in your business, you have to evolve in your thinking. Um, and you cannot evolve if you don't have time for yourself to relax and think how else would you do something different. Like in that Mother Day, I went and I never did the Popeye too much, except to few people, because I'm always busy. I always make time to say I am busy. I decided to go on Mother Day and knock on every door, and then I brought them small plant, and I end up with 4 deals. They see me in front of them. Oh, what do you think? We want to buy something here. We want to buy something there. Should we sell now? Should we upgrade? It brought me 4 deals that I wouldn't have known about them, that they've been thinking. I would not know about it if I continued to send them the gift card. But because I knocked on their door and they invite me, come in, no, 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 I'm just coming here from the door, checking on you, and happy Mother's Day. Husband and wife, they started to talk to me. Oh, we want to update, we want to do this, we want to do that, connect them with contractors. That personal interaction, it made me think, wow, yes, we always talk, oh, take them to lunch, take them to coffee. Now I make sure every week I take someone to lunch or coffee every week. And that's business. That's continuing business. It's so easy to connect with your old clientele if you've been in the business for some time, because the referral is amazing. Somebody brought me a new person. That new person already referred me somebody just after sitting a half hour with them. So my client brought me someone, did not work with me. That someone brought me someone to work with me. It's all connected, and it's your personality. Sometimes your personality will work with someone, sometimes it will not work. Let it go. Let it go. I'm not sure if you want to put discount in your business. There's a lot of discounter out there. There's a lot of people, they're not finding work, and they're trying to, I call it, they bribe the business. Hey, come with me and I'll give you a break. It's much more than that. There's so much problems right now. There's a lot of people are backing out of contract and non-contingent contract. And that's what you have to bring in on the table to your client. If you're running after a listing, why would they want to work with you? Because you're backed up by a company, you're backed up by a team. But if they're convinced, they're convinced. You cannot push someone to work with you. Let it go, and then find some other way to get business. There's always a way to do business right now. um, what else? Miracle Mornings. I started Miracle Morning. Okay, I feel like I cannot dedicate 1 or 2 hours in the morning. I feel like it's not me, and I'm late nighter. So I choose to do something else. I listen to Joe Dispenza. He's all about he's a doctor that has been in a car accident, and they told him you need operations in order for you to walk again. He did not do any operation, and he was mentally healing himself, and he's a doctor. That just shows you how much the mind is so powerful, how much it affects us. And if we clear our mind and we focus on what we really want, it will happen. So I listen to him, and he has a lot of series on YouTube. Always listening to something new. I'm always being open minded. So in your business, with your family, with your kids, be open minded. Open minded, that means you are teachable. It's not only what you know. There's so much to learn every day. You can learn from a client, you can learn from your kids, you can learn from, yes, YouTube. Be open minded and then see how people are thinking. And then you have the choice what you want to do. Um, are we okay? So we're like almost a half hour. Um, Another thing I wanted also to emphasize, um, if you are not having empathy and put yourself in your client's shoes, you will not understand. It's not only one way. You have to kind of cover up what you feel, even if they are wrong, and find a way to convince them that's the right way for them. Because a lot of time they're listening to their friends, to their family, where you cannot compete from that. But you can bring it in a different way on the table. Tell them these are the rules, these are the laws. This used to be different before. It's different situation with every friend, with everyone had bought a house. Try to give examples. Don't force it on them. You will create that negativity. I've heard one agent that her client doesn't want to buy with her because they were not happy when she listed the home, and one buyer backed out and the other one came. It was lower. I believe she did not handle it well. I mean, she had to tell them that she's working for them. This is the right option. And they decided to work with someone else. And I told her, always be responsible for what happened and find a way to do it better in the next time. Always think about what you have done, wrong or right, and then make it happen in a better way for the next one. Carry it on, carry the good ones. We learn from the bad things and carry it on to the good ones, to the new one. So you have a better solution. Now I'm going to open it. This is an engaging, Minutes with Maha is an engaging to bring in whatever you have issues. Maybe you have issue with a client or a business, whatever you need to do whenever you have something that you don't know how to manipulate the situation. I'm keeping like 15 minutes so you can bring on whatever you're challenged right now, and we can all brainstorm and help each other. And that works a lot. Sometimes you could do also like meeting with three friends on a lunch. And then when we share each other issues with client or business, we find a solution or we learn that something worked for someone, it might work for you in a different situation. So I'm opening it now for any questions, any situations going on. You want to get to the second level. We all know we're being trained, we're being coached, what we do in the business, but a lot of time it comes to your mind and how you are absorbing the information and how are you doing your day to day, what you have to do. So open now. Oh, everybody's quiet. Is anybody's having any challenges right now? Are you guys hearing me? Hi, Melissa, you can unmute yourself. No?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, I unmuted you. Oh, you're back again.
Sorry, I have to go to a different room.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I have working from home today, lots of noise and distractions. Okay, so Maha, I wanted to ask about, oh my goodness, sorry about that.
No worries. This is a laid back minute with Maha. Just bring it on. I mean, no formal, nothing.
Okay, great. So I have been really trying to work on kind of like my big why and what I really want and build a vision board. And I'm a big believer that there's energy attached to that, and you want to have a positive kind of manifesting energy behind that. Kind of like it makes you feel good to think about it and daydream about it and really just kind of uplift you and drive you towards it or pull you towards it. However, sometimes it kind of feels like my desires are coming from an energy of lack, almost desperation. And I feel more brought down by it than brought up. How do you deal with that?
You see what you said? I feel I'm brought down by it. You're bringing yourself down, right? We're just, you know what? I always wake up and I say, I'm going to do, this is how I started the business for 1 year, and left and right clients were stolen from me for 1 year. I would go to the office and I would make my calls. I would do my marketing pieces. I would try to network, but who wants to hear from somebody new, right? Keep yourself more positive. If you feel a lack, try to be with people that you feel comfortable and they lift you up. Um, how many deals have you closed so far?
I had 2 this year, and my goal by now was to have 4. And I lost a client last week because they went to look at a place, or they looked at a place before they met me and then went back to that place, and the listing agent put the offer in for them.
Okay, so you did not lose it. It wasn't. It was never yours. See, we have
Okay.
to. We have to say it the right way. We didn't lose it. It was never yours. They already
Right,
see it. It is what it is. What's next, right?
right.
You have to focus on what's next. How did that client come to you?
Actually, I've been utilizing a lead generating app,
Mm-hmm.
and they came to me through the app. I connected with them immediately that day. I felt really great about our relationship. I feel like I did a good job at setting expectations. Um, and and I had asked them if they were working with another agent. They said no. And I said, okay, great. Let's kind of get the process started. And then I guess the next day they decided to go back and look at a place that they had looked at on their own before. And the listing agent offered to put in the offer for them and kind of let them know that they would probably have a better chance of getting accepted going that way. So, and they ended up getting accepted. I did just kind of put them on a 1-month hold though. I'm still checking in to ask them, how's your transaction going? And, I'm still here to support you guys. And stay connected because they're buying that home for their son. So I'm still going to keep them in my database and still nurture them. They're homeowners themselves, so it may not be the last transaction they have.
Mhm.
But it did, in the moment, it did feel like, ouch, you know?
Well, no matter what you are in that business, there's lots of ouches, but how can you say, ouch, go on,
And then
whatever?
move on. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, you have to move on. And that also applies to personal life and everything with family too. I mean, choose the best out of it. Um, did you lack anything with them? No, at this point,
Hmm.
they've decided you can control it. You
Right.
can only control your mind. That's exactly what I'm saying today. You can only control yourself. You know what I say sometimes? I don't believe anybody because I don't know what they do. I believe only myself because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I really, even with my kids, I don't believe anyone. I listen, but I don't believe that this is going to happen the way I'm thinking because they are in control and I cannot do anything about it. Same with my clients. You can't do anything about it. I had hiccups with some deals, and oh my God, I thought they're going to go somewhere else. But you know what? That thought that they're going to go somewhere else, you attract that to your present. That's not good. That is not good because a lot of time I'm like, oh my God, and whatever you fear, the universe listen to you. What they don't know, it doesn't know that you want it or you don't want it. It bring it to you. The more you think about. So, and that's proven. You know, when you say, oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna say, and that happened to me back in the days when I was at the company. I said, oh no, no, you know what? I tell them I got stopped by a cop. Oh my God, in 15 minutes I get stopped by a cop.
You saw that cup.
Yeah. And there's a time I said, oh, the car did not start. The car doesn't start. That's law of attraction. It really right if you look in the back, right? So you just have to. So you have more other leads, right? Coming
Hmm.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes.
you know what I say? One down, 10 to go. It
Hmm.
is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm not talking this in the business too. It's in your personal life. And sometimes you want something so much, you want to go buy it and it's not there. What are you gonna do? You can't do anything. It's not there. You wanted it so much. It wasn't meant to be, right? And maybe those people you have to think about it. Maybe those people you were gonna think about it. You were gonna work with them, and something was gonna happen later on. I don't know how to stop that. And maybe something bad was gonna happen. I always believe this is whatever happened this way because it's better for me. I always believe in that,
I believe that too. Very
right?
much, Maha.
Yeah.
Do you do a form of meditation, a daily meditation of some sort?
Um, I really listen to that show Dispenser lately. Yes, I do meditation. There is. Uh, I sleep so late, and after the second vaccine, I sleep really late. I see that side effect, and I'm trying to sleep early. So I started to do the music, and sometimes the meditation while you're sleeping, and it could be for health, it could be for abundance, it could be for relaxing. I've started to do that. Oh my God, it calms me down. And a lot of time they talk to you. They say when you're sleeping, your mind is still, it's a subconscious, right? That drives us. When you go deep into analyzing how we work, it's a subconscious. Sometimes you worry about something and it comes to you, but that while you're sleeping, your mind is listening to those words, those affirmation. I am not too much aligned by time. Like in the morning, I wake up. Sometime I have some, and sometime I don't. So I'm not on a schedule for meditation. So the best thing, hey, I sleep every night. I'm gonna put the meditation every night, and I can choose what kind that I want, depending if I'm not feeling well health wise, if I'm not that active and I want some energy. There is tons of them on YouTube, and you subscribe to it. Even that Joe Dispenza is having meditation special way. I don't know how to. Oh, here we go.
Awesome. Thank you, Maha.
Yeah. Okay. Next, I just have been listening. Sorry, how to deal with betrayal. Okay, Vasu, are you on? Vasu, why don't you unlock yourself? Unmute yourself. Here we go. I don't know if I can, I'm sorry, I'm using a new computer and I'm not set up. Vasu, you're unmuted now. I think you can. Are we talking about betrayal in business? Your friends were supposed to work with you and they don't work with you, or just a betrayal in general from friends? Oh my God, I cannot set up this thing. Vasu, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Maha, she's writing in the chat that she's having audio issues, so she can't talk, but
Okay,
she's writing her answers in the chat.
okay. Vasu, is that somebody that they're supposed to work, your friend's supposed to work with you and they work with someone else? Maybe you can put in the chat, because this is a common thing when you are in the business. Yes, they parallelly work with someone else. Okay. You know, a lot of friends, they don't like to work with friends because they don't want to share financial, depending on cultures, right? Their financial. And I had that issue also with the same culture like mine. They were afraid that I would go talk about their personal financial to other friends that I know in the community. So maybe you explain to them that you really, when you work on a deal, you don't get paid until the end. All that is for free, while you have to still pay your expenses and live. You don't have a salary. But then if they're betraying you and they're working with someone else, that um I would not spend more time. And at this point, I would categorize them as acquaintance, not friends. So that's my way of dealing with things. We all see that. I mean, you see it every day. Everybody sees that, whether they betray you in business or no business, or sometimes they use you, right, for their own thing. And so let me see if I can mute all the turn off. Perfect. Sometimes just you know them now, you know what they're doing, and have you confronted them? Have you told them that they're working with someone else, or have they tell you? I'm waiting for the chat. Pastor, you're welcome to call me as well. I can talk to you. I'm going to put my phone number here. A lot of times we have our issue when we talk it with someone else and it comes from different perspective. We tend to accept the situation and move on. But in that case, you cannot confront them in a bad way. You can ask them, why did they choose to work with someone else? Is there a reason that you lacked? You bring it from that way. And if they needed more support, you had a support of a team. You're not working by yourself. And that's why we always say, when somebody new in the business, always say, we closed, we work, not you only. You always present yourself that you're part of a team, even if you are not a team. And if they say, where's your team? You say, well, we market each other, ourselves, by our own individuality, but the team is in the back end. And I'd be happy to get you to talk to my team member, something like that. They don't tell you. Okay. Okay, then why don't you go and ask them? If you know that they're working with someone else, and then, hey, I just wanted to have heart to heart talk with you. How long are those friends that you know them for? I can see you, Vasu, but I don't see you talking. Yeah, a long time. Okay, you know what? Sometimes friends are made for friendship, not for friendship and business. So choose the best out of it. If they are good friend and good for you in different places, you make the choice. It is not a paid check. If you know them for a long time, and maybe they're shy, maybe they feel committed to someone else. I've had people that they're checking whatever I tell them with somebody else, with another agent, and I'm their agent, and they're signing with me, and we are in contract, and it was pissing me off. I'm like, okay, that other agent doesn't know everything going on, and I understand that other agent is related to you or is being referred to you from your brother or a sister, but your case is different. That other agent doesn't know your financial. So I would approach it. It depends. Do you want to keep the relationship as friends or not? You're in the control. Is it a paycheck that you're looking for? No, I don't think at this point you would be looking for a paycheck. You're looking for honesty. I would just have heart to heart. Can you tell me, explain to me, why would you be working with someone else? What am I lacking? Let me know, because it is your choice after all. You choose to work with them, fine. But I am focusing all my energy and work with you. It's not fair, because I can focus on somebody really working solely with me. And that's the nature of our business. So if you confronted them, I would not open the subject. You know what? I had the same situation. It's a long term client, and we became friends, and they came to me and they said, "Hey, Maha, we are looking for buying a house and upgrade and this." And I'm like, and I was, "Oh, great." Then he goes, "Just to be transparent, we're using my wife's best friend. I know you've been helping us, but she's been very close friend to us, and we've been putting offers with her, and it's really tricky, and we keep losing. And why are we losing?" I was so pissed, because I have nurtured them over the years. But again, I took myself back out. It's their friend. They see her every day, probably helping them with their baby. Who knows what's the situation? I cannot be that friend, right? And that friend worked with them, put three offers. I picked up the phone call and I talked to the wife, and I said to her, I said to her, "Okay, I understand. This is what I can offer. I will bring you the information why you lost in every offer, because I know the people, I know the listing agents. When they don't know her, she said, "Oh, we don't even know why we lost it." I happen to know all those people. And if I don't know them, I have my way to get all the information from the listing agent. Please, I'm educating my buyer and this and that. They're looking in this area. Short story, I get them all the information. I put it in on a chat to husband and wife, and I picked up the phone. I called the wife. I understand she's your friend. So here is what I'm offering. She worked enough with you. She can refer the business, and she would get a referral, because now I'm talking about a relationship every day. And I am just a real estate agent for the last 7 years. And they give me maybe 10 referral. I'm blessed with that. And that was a big purchase, and I can offer that and talk to them. We don't say anything. Don't tell them that you even talk to me. I'm also your friend, and I've been in the business for a long time, and this is what I offer. They were very thankful. I still went after that. What happened before Mother Day? I dropped a little plant for them on Mother Day. I knocked on the door. They did not. I didn't see them in person, but I'm dealing with his brother, with his cousin, everybody. I'm dealing with the whole family. So to me, if that's her paycheck, that's her paycheck. Really, honestly. One day I was new in the business, and I had the chance to do my first deal, because the client told me, "I feel you're working so hard and you answering every information, and you're new in the business." And she was right. I didn't answer her. She was my first deal. But this is a chance for someone. Okay, let it go. The universe, God will bring you something else. But don't lose the friendship for a long time. You're going to relieve your mind and heart, but if you're carrying that, you're not going to focus. It's not going to be good for your next one, really. Just move on and leave them as a friend. I did what I have to do, and I texted all the information. I spent the time for 2 days, got them all the info, and here you go. Now they know. I'm a backup. If it works, work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. It is what it is. You cannot hold on. It's like you cannot hold on your kids all your life. They have to have their life. It's like it's the same concept. You cannot hold on your family. Move on, move on. One go, 10 come. One door closed, 10 opens. Have this mentality and relieve yourself. You're going to be more comfortable. And then when you're more relaxed and more positive, things will come your way in the best way. So, and then here my phone number, guys, if you want to contact me. What is that? 21. I did the TPAC. I tried the DPAC 21-day meditation. Yes, Melissa. It was a great one. Actually, you align yourself more stronger, more mind. Then don't get affected of the stuff you lose, and don't get affected of the stuff you win. Just do what you have to do every day in everything workout and believe it. And the more you talk to yourself, you're gonna believe in it. Self-love, self-love, love yourself. You didn't do anything wrong, Vasu. It is what it is. You cannot control them. And maybe you will not work out with them that come back to you. And it happens everywhere. There's nothing set in the stone, but just keep the door open at this point. Thank you. Okay, I think we are almost at the hour. Well, we are almost at the hour. Please check the Joe Dispenza. It's really cool one, and the heartfulness too. The heartfulness apparently is going on strong in the Bay Area. There's like 10,000 people into it in the Bay Area, and basically it's between your heart and mind. You clear everything, and it'd be less stress and better health for you. That's what you need to focus on. It's not healthy. What is healthy for you, and you do it. Everything will work out. Melissa, you have my phone number. Call me anytime. Guys, we can do a lunch anytime as well. We can
Thank
meet
you,
up for lunch
Maha.
or coffee. I live in Santana Rosa. It's perfect. That's my office here downstairs. So please don't shy away. And please let me know what you want to talk next time. I'm gonna get something going on every month. It's every second Tuesday, and bring in your issues. I mean, we help each other sometime by talking about what's happening in the business because we're all in the same boat.
Maha, may I make a suggestion of something that I would like to learn from you
Yes.
about maybe in the future?
Mhm.
Um, I still find that I have resistance or some types of blocks to lead generating, and I I'm meditating on it and doing yoga and things, trying to kind of get to that deeper level. And I think it's coming from some type of, I don't know, way that I perceive myself that's not true, like not feeling good enough or something to that effect. I'm still kind of working on peeling back the layers. But I do have that resistance there. So I would love to find a way to, you know,
Insecurity.
there's a ton of insecurity for sure.
Insecurity.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Start with yourself. If you're not looking your best, always look at yourself in the mirror and say, it is what it is. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Have this mojo and this attitude, and then you will see how things comes and fall in your lap.
I think, yeah, I need some exercises on how to build that up. I did, my last business, I came out of a business that I was in for 20 years where that's basically what you get told every day is how to, that you're never quite good enough, how to make the hair better, the skin better,
Yeah,
all these different
I
things.
know about that. I know about that. I know
Hmm.
that. We've been there. I've been there at a younger age too. Um, but it's not what people see you, it's how you see yourself. That's what it is. How you see yourself, and then educate yourself a lot about the business. uh, um, it's not only meditation and calming down, also educate yourself what's going on. If you know what's going on, some new things in the taxes, in the loans, and your conversation will be different. Bring in on your social media something different about maybe the most highest sold house, like Tam put something in Los Altos, the highest one that got 1 million over or something. You can put something like that in your social media to show the people you're on the trend, but it could be also about the business, and it could be also about something will touch everybody, like some taxes, whatever. It could be something about food. But the more you show people um, what you know about everything, your mind is going to stop looking at yourself and your insecurity, because you're going to start learning. By learning more stuff, you're going to diminish that insecurity. You don't have time to think about if I'm good enough or not. You're going to have a different conversation. You're going to come up different in front of the people, and talk to friends, go lunch with lenders, see what's new, how do they get their leads, hustle for some leads from them, not only one source. It is so, I'm telling you, it is so hard to connect with someone coming from Facebook. Really, I only got one locked, and I have tons, and I paid for a lot of them. Thank God there's open houses right now. But again, open houses, like what happened to you, they went and saw the house by themselves without telling you. And that's another problem that we're going to lose to that, because a lot of agent at the open house were going to try to steal the client. So you always try to educate them, meet them, Zoom, or meet them in person, give them a stack of your business card. Please explain to them, this is how I work, this is how I make a living. Maybe educate those leads different ways, and maybe meet them somewhere in the office, or meet them in a Starbucks next to their home, so they don't have to drive, because people, they don't want to meet at home. Maybe do the business. You have to kind of evolve and think out of the box. You cannot be doing the same thing and you know it's not working and you're feeling bad. Okay, then time to change. Try something new. Try something new. It's like, you don't like your hair, it was good, and then you don't like it. Oh, I want to go cut it and change the color. Same thing in the business. Same thing every day. Meditation, I do a couple of days, but I did the 21. It's 15 minutes. You listen to it. It's really good. But and the breathing, yes, and I know about the breathing as well. But yeah, let me think about something and I can talk about it. Face
Great.
your insecurity,
Thank
basically
you.
strengthen
Thank
your.
you, Maha.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see ways to do it next time. We'll
Yeah,
talk.
I have to build up a lot of courage just to pick up the phone,
But
you
trust
know?
me, everybody is like that. Me too. Some
Hmm.
days you just wake up, you're hating yourself, and you're hating everything around you. You're not good enough for anything. This is emotion. This is up and down. This is emotions.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
have to accept it. You have to
Yeah.
accept it. This is when I take, you know what? I'm taking a day off. I'm doing everything by phone calls, maybe a couple of emails. Who cares? One day I'm not gonna lose. We're not paid by day. But clear your mind and clear yourself and clear your space to get the business in the right way. Because you have to be powerful. So you have to empower
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
I started that saying you're gonna be empowering women, but really it's empowering everyone. Everyone needs it.
Hmm.
Not only women, men too. I've got male agent calling me, I don't know, I need a paycheck. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I give ideas, empowering
Yeah.
your mind. Perfect.
Well, and I
What's
think what you put out, you get back, Maha. I think that's one of the reasons you're so successful is because you pour into the people around you and you give out so much wisdom and love and you share. So thank you. Thank you so much, Maha. I'm so excited you're doing this. And
you
thank you
bet.
for everyone else who shared today. Vasu being brave and talking because
Yes.
that helped me too,
Yep.
to hear about your experience. So yes, this is awesome. Thank you, Maha.
Yeah. You're very welcome. And looking forward for the next month. I'll make it more.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll make it more engaging. I don't want to do any presentation. I want it to be engaged. So maybe I'll talk a little bit and then push everyone to talk. We all deal with the same thing, different way. That's all.
Hmm. It
I
looks like
have
we
to
have a
be
ladies club
critical.
here today too.
Huh?
We have a ladies club today. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
have some guys
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Oh well. Okay. Perfect. To the next one. Thank you so much, all of
Awesome.
you. Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye.